Hello, my water signs. It is so good for you guys. Well, I keep going to say it's good to see you again, but I can't see you. I went over this in like my past video and I was like, what should I say that actually makes sense? Let me know in the comments if you've got any ideas, but it's good for you to be here again with me, sharing this time together and getting into a tarot reading. Specifically, what this video is going to focus on all water signs. It's a timeless reading. Whenever you find it is when you're meant to see it. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe because that helps me out. If you do enjoy the reading you get, you can leave a tip on PayPal, which I greatly appreciate but is not necessary, but I do very much appreciate it. And you can also book personal readings over on Etsy. So, first of all, we're going to focus on Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, the water signs in this video. If you don't resonate with your sun sign, look up your ascending sign and your moon sign, okay? These are general readings, so make sure that you look those up if your sun sign does not resonate fully with you. Alright, in these readings, what we're going to focus on is basically whatever comes up. Is it love? Is it career? Is it just a general message for yourself? I have no idea. We're going to get into it and we'll see what comes up for you based on your star sign. So thank you guys for being here and let's get into the reading, starting with Cancer. Hello, Cancer. It is good to see you, or like I said, I'm not sure what else to say, but I know I can't actually see you guys. So we're going to get straight into your reading. I'm using the Guardian Angel Tarot. Alright, I really like this deck. It's really pretty, but it is an Oracle Tarot deck, so it's quite big. So because of that, we're probably only going to pull maybe 6 cards for you guys. So, Cancer. Again, this could be love, it could be career, it could be anything. We're just going to have a look and see what comes up for you. Okay, so that's bottom of the deck. Energy. I'm gonna fix this. I'm just trying to there we go. And then let's get you, these are the Destiny cards. Oops. Well, I guess we're taking that one as well. Spontaneity, harmony, and what else? One more. That one. Leadership. Okay, so Cancer. Ooh, Page of Pentacles. You've got, what's this? Seeing clearly, the Hanged Man. We've also got, I love the Hanged Man in this deck. How cute. I believe it to be the Hanged Man. I always get myself in trouble when I start naming things in an Oracle Tarot deck and then I get it wrong. That's the imagery. That's what I was given. That's what Spirit told me. So we'll just go with that. 6 of Pentacles, as well as the Review and Contemplation here. That would be our Hermit card, I believe. We also have the Healer of Thought. We've got Choose, Freedom, and 7 of Thought. Thought is Swords. So this, to me, reads more as your own kind of stuff, work, and yourself, rather than a relationship or anything. And maybe it will cross over to that, but we'll just have a look. This is more about you doing things that you really want to. So not being afraid to be spontaneous and really just being like, oh, I want to try that. Or if someone offers you something here, like a job offer, there's someone who wants to help you with your career perhaps, especially if you're in a situation where you're contemplating and not sure what to do. I really like that. I used to have a dog like that. Her name was Pepper. She was cool. I don't know if that's gonna resonate. Maybe you guys like Pepper. I put pepper on everything. Not the dog, the is it herb? Is that what you call it? What is spice? Is it a spice? Let me know. I have no idea. But now I'm curious. So someone's trying to help you. They're offering you, and this is kind of like, to me, I see him kind of holding a 4-leaf clover. I'm not sure if that is specifically what it is. I don't know. It reminds me of like St. Patrick's Day, so maybe that's going to be a relevant time for you. But it's, to me, someone's offering you a good luck charm or something that's going to help you, whether this is an idea or something to do with your career and finances. Could be a hobby if you do YouTube or have like things like that, because hobbies and your actual career do tend to show up, at least for me, very much the same in readings. So it can be different or hard to figure out which is which, unless you're asking a very specific question. Okay, but you're going to be able to see things clearly. This opportunity or this offer, or even, offer of good luck, whatever that, how that resonates, it's going to be different for you guys. So it's kind of hard to tell exactly, but it's going to put you in a mode of contemplation, seeing things from a new perspective. Maybe some of you might try yoga, like this kind of reminds me of that kind of position, but yeah. It's really going to help you. This may be small. It may just be, like I said, an idea or a suggestion or something, but it triggers you. Gives you new perspective. And then you've got basically, this one says, I'm going to read this because that's what I'm being told to do. Heaven opens its loving arms and pours abundance onto you. An unexpected gift is on its way. Accept it with gratitude. See, someone's trying to give you something. It's going to lead to something bigger. All right? So don't worry so much about this person's intentions. You're going to get good perspective on it. So accept it with gratitude and humility, knowing that you'll have a chance to return this generosity by giving to others in the future. So don't worry if this person, you feel like they have a lot more than you and you feel like you might be in their debt. You'll be able to pass that on in the future, okay? And then it says, consider volunteering for charity organizations. For some of you who have reached that place of abundance, then that would be asking you to maybe volunteer, or to, now would be the time to pass that on. For those of you who aren't, it's the start of that process for you happening. So if you've always wanted to be more generous in giving, you're going to have those resources coming into the future if you don't already, okay? You've also got some sword energy here. Again, the general energy, which I don't think we fully went over. The hermit, this is about going inside. It's doing inner spiritual work. It's contemplating your thoughts, contemplating your actions, really withdrawing from other people's opinions and figuring out what's right and what's best for you and your highest self. Being careful not to wallow in things, but it's like, it's just time to think about what's next for you. What's your life path? Like, and they say when you make plans, God laughs, but like, hypothetically, it's just like, what would you ideally like to happen in 5 or 10 years? Like, have you even thought about it? I do feel like God will probably start laughing when we make these plans, and will present you. Because you'll be presented with something else that changes them. But this is the overall energy, so you'll be thinking, contemplating, trying to have a longer term goal here. Now, this one says, it's time to clean up your life, get rid of anything that clutters your space. So spring cleaning, if you guys are stuck at home, clean up. And this is also when it comes to career, get your workspace organized so that you have a really good workflow, okay? So try to streamline things. And this says, there are people who will take from you and they won't give back. And those are the kind of people that you need to release as well, so that going inside and figuring out what's for your greatest and highest good, that's part of this process as well. All right. And then you'll be attracting more people to you who are more generous, okay? Now, you've got choosing freedom and 7 of thought. So this one is, you might feel as though the way is blocked, but that's just often an illusion, and it would be an illusion of your mind because it's surrounded by swords cards here. And a change in perspective above it with clarity just means that your perspective is what helps you to move this energy. So you may start to feel blocked at some points coming up, but it's an illusion. You can free yourself. You can step over that fence by choosing to focus on what you can do, you know, being more spontaneous, really, just try new things instead of being stuck in, this is the way that it has to be done. You know, maybe that contemplative thought has put you in a position of, I want to do A, B, C, D in this order, but then Z comes along and you've only gone up to C, and it's like, you know, so be spontaneous, jump around a little bit, be flexible with things. And we've also got this one, and you can see the little boy here is trying to like nick the girl's fruit. He's trying to steal the fruit because she's having a nap. So this one just says, if you've been confused about a situation in your life and now suddenly it's really clear to you like what happened, you know, oh, he stole my fruit. Whether it's saying that your angels may have revealed this truth to you. So if you've had an epiphany, some sort of thought, again, this is like angels pouring things down to you. It could also have to do with this perspective into a situation where someone has been taking a lot from you that wasn't theirs, that you weren't even maybe freely giving or didn't realize you were being manipulated in that way. Okay, and it's just saying that, yeah, let me see. Where was I up to? It will feel really good for you to be awake and aware of the truth, and feel free to ask for some alone time if it's what you need. Alright, so even though truth can be difficult to face, it will bring about this harmony here, this clarity, and leadership here is just you being strong and doing what's right for you, as well as maybe even having a more leading role within your career, or having a side job, like I said, or a hobby, just doing what it is that's right for you instead of allowing, because people will come and try you and take from you anyway, but you can recognize that and then you put a stop to that behavior and you cut them out, okay? So it's about being a bit more ruthless, like a leader. What would, you know, the emperor or the empress do in that situation? And guess what? You're the emperor or empress, so do it. And it's not saying to be totally ruthless, but actions have consequence. Am I right? Coming from a place of love, as we always try to do in situations, but knowing that actions have a consequence, you know. If someone's being wishy-washy or, you know, taking from you, whether that's energetically or physically here, like with the fruit, you need to address that situation for your own harmony and sanity here. And pay attention to detail as well with this card on the bottom. Alright, devil's in the details. So that's going to be something that maybe you're contemplating about with that hermit card. Getting some of the details right, but I feel like you'll make a plan and then you'll be presented with things not going in the order or the way that you wanted to, and you're just going to have to learn to be more fluid and, you know, run with it. Spontaneous, okay? So I hope that this helped you, Cancer. Oh my gosh, I forgot what group I was up to. I'm going to highlight this so that I don't forget. Wow. I hope that this helped you. And let me know how everything went. You can put a little Cancer emoji in the comments to let me know you made it to the end. If you would like to like, comment, and subscribe, it's all free. And it helps the channel, as well as booking personal readings on Etsy or leaving a tip on PayPal if you want to. So, as always, it's a pleasure doing readings for you, and I'm glad that you're here and that you appreciated it, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, Scorpio, it's good to be here to do a reading for you, Scorpio. Let's just get straight into your reading. We've got the Guardian Angel Tarot. It's an Oracle Tarot deck, so it's quite large. I'm just shuffling it off camera. It's a bit awkward. I'm just going to do these ones upright today. Oh, Citrine wanted to jump on that picture for some reason. Okay. Bottom of the deck, and then 1, 2, 3. Okay, just making sure that you can see them, and then we'll get some destiny cards. Let's get some keywords, please, for Scorpio. We've got tenderness, communication, and initiative. Okay. 7 of Cups is your overall energy. I'll move this so that you can actually see that image. But there seems to be citrine energy around this, what looks like a relationship. To me, this could very much be a relationship reading. Cups, Pentacles, Swords, Cups, Cups, the Fool, Swords. This is most likely going to be a relationship reading. So again, if these don't resonate with you, check your ascending or moon signs as well, because they're general readings. So you can book a personal reading if you want on Etsy. If you want to ask specifically for your situation, okay? But let's just get into this. So basically, you guys are in a bit of a standstill, a state of doing nothing with the Four of Thought or the Four of Swords. It's just like you need to meditate. You need to maybe you had to pull back your energy from a situation. Maybe you had broken up with someone, and you just needed to rest and rejuvenate and get yourself together. And Four of Swords is about the stability of the mind. So basically, what currently you're being asked to do is get your mind stable. You know, processing your thoughts, knowing to think before you speak. So your communication here, and learning when to take the initiative and how to communicate things in a tender and caring way, coming from love, instead of coming from a place of fear. Because when we come from fear, it hurts people. Even coming from a place of love can hurt people sometimes too. But when you come from a place of love, it definitely shows up and people will respond to it. And if they have issues, then it's more on them. I guess it becomes more apparent to you because of how you came across to them, of what their reaction is. Okay, so getting your mind stable, very good. So mental health, check. If that's not where you are right now, that's what you need to be focusing on. The rest will come later, okay? So once you get to this place, then you've got a brand new beginning with the Fool, and it's basically just leaping into something, taking the initiative and just going for it. And this is somebody who could be offering you romance, because this, is someone literally just being like, hey, do you want to go on a date or something? So romance blooms and you find yourself falling in love. Gifts of flowers, so you could be getting a gift, a love letter, a poem. Can represent proposals and weddings, past life connections. Here, someone that's very romantic and dreamy, emotional, and they could be an artist or have an idealistic view of love. Here, so a creative person. But you do, if this person isn't already here, then they'll be coming in soon once you reach this point of stability. Alright? And Citrine wanted to jump on that, so if you guys don't have Citrine around you, or possibly even like this type of, it's like honey. So to me, it looks like honey. So even if you're eating honey, or you've got things that are kind of like that color, will help bring that energy in. It's not just about the actual crystal itself. Like you can say, okay, I need more amethyst. Well, then I'm going to eat like some purple food or something as well. Because color carries energy too. All right. Overall, 7 of emotions here. Angels are asking you to make an important decision that you've been putting off, which is something that you know that you should do, but you have been procrastinating so that you don't upset someone else. So maybe that's a bit of that, needing to pull back here. And this just says you can ask heaven for guidance and you can make the choice that celebrates who you truly are. So for some of you, this will be about hiding aspects of yourself from people that need to be addressed. And it's mostly just about being true to yourself so that you can be free and open to this new beginning of love. And moving on with the reading, we do have 2 of Pentacles, and this is kind of like balancing things. So life might be a little bit out of balance right now, but you could be working multiple jobs or trying to change, your work, going for a dream, but you need to remember to be playful, like your child. You're in a child, so she's kind of balancing on this beam, and it's the water's under her, and you're like, oh, that's dangerous, but she's like having fun playing games. So make a game out of it, because when you're in that higher energy of happiness, fun, and play, it's going to make things so much easier for you. You probably can't maintain that energy all the time, of course, because you're balancing different things. And it could be that you're balancing this relationship with the other responsibilities in your life and trying to keep a healthy balance, which is always a really good thing to do. Don't give up on what you do in your everyday life just because someone new comes along. All right, because that can create codependent or toxic dynamics that kind of stifle the beginnings of a connection. Now, moving on from that, you have the Healer of Emotion. So this is following your heart and your dreams. There's a lot about following, taking the initiative and following what's right for you and your higher self, doing what's best for you, what's healing for you. And this is just saying your intuition is going to be quite strong with insights, and it could be connected to someone who you feel, and this says tender-hearted, and you've got tenderness, so loving and trustworthy, and it could be a friend or it could be this new person as well. So remain open and have that open heart space really here. And then this one, 8 of Swords. So you might feel a bit restricted and trapped in the circumstances that you find yourself in, but just know that that's an illusion. And with this card, it's an illusion of your mind. It's the thoughts that maybe you didn't even create. Maybe someone else has put them there, which is why you've got a lot of heart healing, being around people that love you and standing up for yourself, your authentic self, and cutting out those. There's not too much cutting out, but this is a Swords card. So this would be, once you are restricted enough, then you're going to have to cut these people out. So you do have quite an open heart space. You are very forgiving, very caring, very, tender to those around you. And this is basically asking you to make a promise to yourself that you refuse to be stuck in a situation that makes you unhappy. So don't wait for someone to rescue you. You can free yourself. And swords are thoughts. So these are restricting and limiting thoughts and beliefs, okay? So you're going to be asked to address that and take the, initiative. And possibly this person could be triggering some of that for you if this is a soulmate connection, in order to help you release that. And it does have giving here on the bottom of the deck. So giving and receiving. So this person will probably give to you she's got someone helping untie her hair, basically. This boy is like helping her untie from all these flowers that are surrounding her. So this person's probably going to give you a leg up or help with this. Whoever this is. This could be a really good friend of yours, or it could be a new friend, or it could be like a love relationship. But you will be balancing things and really getting clear on what's good for you, Scorpio. So I hope that you enjoyed this reading. If you did, like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget that you can leave a tip on PayPal if you feel so inclined. Also, you can book personal readings over on Etsy. Alright, but most of all, I just am very grateful that you spent the time here with me today, and if you'd like to look up any other readings on my channel, feel free to go and have a look, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye! Okay. Hello to my Pisces. You are the last sign that I am reading, so we've done it, Pisces. We're here. Really glad that you're here. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. If you like the reading, you can book a personal one on Etsy or have a look at my channel for other readings. You can leave a tip over on PayPal as well, which I very much appreciate. Alright, so let's just get into it. Again, this love could come up, career could come up, we just gotta wait and see. And if it doesn't truly resonate with you, have a look at your moon or ascending signs, because, like I said, different topics will most likely come up for different groups. So we'll just see how you're resonating. I'm not going to do reversals today with this deck. It's detailed enough. This is the bottom of the deck energy, and then we're going to get some destiny cards for you as well. Communication, integrity, oops, and this one, patience. Oh, you've got to be patient. Everyone hates that word. Alright, let's start off with your overall energy, Pisces. The messenger of action. So this is the page of the Knight of Wands. Anyway, these oracle decks get me confused. Basically, it says something new and exciting related to creativity or your career is coming to your attention. So you're going to feel a bit restless and eager to learn new things as you get ready to get going, although you might feel a bit insecure and, you know, like you don't have all of the skills, you're not fully prepared. This is saying that you need to do it anyway, because this could represent someone in your life. If it's not you, then it will represent someone else who is very creative, enthusiastic, fascinated by life, and who wants to try everything. So, also, action, that's wands. So, could be trying new intimate things, let me just put it that way for you guys, if that resonates. Because you've also got 8 of action. This is like somebody connecting. It either happens really quickly or it's someone connecting through the internet, and this could be sexual advances from somebody for those of you who are of that age. Alright, and then we've got the person here who is a helper of action, and this person, let me have a look, where are the characteristics? A self-asserted, capable, enthusiastic, can do everything and anything with a smile kind of person. That's like a page, so that's like an offer. So someone's going to slide into your DMs most likely. That was pretty specific. With an offer, an ace of, oh my gosh, someone's going to slide into your DMs. They have like a solid thing that they want to offer you, because that's ace of abundance. So that would be ace of pentacles, which is like, let's go on a date type of vibes, right? Or if this isn't a romantic thing, then it's going to be career, and it'll be somebody who fancies you for some reason, or is just fancies your ability, not maybe even in a sexual way, but they're just like, oh, you're perfect, here, let's work together. So we've got 2 different kind of scenarios playing out here, so it should resonate for the majority of you. Most of the groups that I read only really had one very clear scenario, but you've got 2, so good on you. You've got a few things going on here. We've also got 8 of abundance, so this is, you're going to be learning and honing your skills. So for those of you where this is work, you're going to be perfecting your craft or learning things, getting new, even if it's adding to your repertoire, I guess, when it comes to work. for those of you where it's a sexual connection, you're learning those kind of skills, okay? For of thought, this is about meditating, learning when to step back and get perspective, balancing your emotional and logic mind, and making rational decisions. So that's what that's about. Here, because you've got a new beginning, the Fool, so you're going to really process everything before you make the leap, and I do see you making the leap with this Fool card. And what you're processing basically is, does this line up with my integrity? You know, do you have the patience to work on this and do what it takes to bring this to life? And communication here, I feel, is resonating more with the offer that's coming through from this person, alright? Which is most likely DMs, email, internet, SMS kind of thing. I mean, could be phone call. Most likely it's through the internet. So, yeah. I feel like that was very specific and probably shorter than the other readings, but that's basically all that I'm getting from Spirit for you guys. So, real interesting. So, let's put these away. Thank you guys for being here today. As always, like, comment, share, subscribe. If you liked this reading, you can leave me a tip over on PayPal, which I very much appreciate, as well as booking your own personal readings if you feel you would like some further guidance and clarity into a specific situation. My Etsy shop is in the link below. But mostly I am just happy that you spent time with me today and watching these readings, which I really hope give you some clarity and insight into your life, help you see things from a new perspective, and really give you some motivation and food for thought that they help you in some way. So there are other pick a card readings on my channel if you want to check those out. Otherwise, you can leave comments and suggest things for me. I'm very much open to that. And most of all, again, I just appreciate you spending the time here with me. Okay, love you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.